Today we're going to teach you bird pose. If you're new to acro yoga, this is where you want to start. I'm here with my friend Yaz, who's a local yoga instructor, and I'm also a yoga instructor here in the Orange County, LA area. So if you guys want to take lessons from us, please be sure to check out our links down below in the description. And then also, if you find value from this video, please be sure to check out our Patreon and our memberships down below. And without further ado, let's show you bird pose. The first thing we'll do today is we'll calibrate with a new partner. So I'm gonna face Yaz. She's gonna give me the dude grip. What's up, dude? And then she's gonna help me come down towards the floor here. So bases, what you wanna do here is that you wanna find your partner's hip bones. So Yaz, can you point to your hip bones for me? Cool. So the ball of your foot is gonna rest onto your partner's hip bones, something like this here. Now you're gonna walk forward a little bit, Yaz. Now bases, you want to make sure that your lower back is still connected to the floor here. So you might have to tuck your tailbone down to find that. Now the flyers, you're going to keep yourself nice and tall. You're going to keep your core strong. And essentially what we're going to do here is we're going to do a leg press. So I'm going to bend my knees and we'll receive her weight and then I'm going to push her away. Let's go ahead. So I feel her weight come forward. Perfect. And then I'm going to push her away. We'll do that again. Nice. One more time, just for good measure. Perfect. Now, we'll go ahead and do that same action, but rather than pushing my flyer away, I'm going to push her up and into the sky. So I'm going to bring my hands up like this. I'm going to turn the hands out, and my fingers are going to stay together. Now, Yaz is going to do the same thing. She's going to hold her shape. I'm going to bend my knees. She's going to lean into me. And then I'll push her away all the way into a bird pose. Now you'll notice something here. My ankles, knees, and my hips are all formed in one line. And I kind of create an L shape with my body. And this allows me to support a lot of weight in this position. Now what you might encounter here is that you might notice that your feet kind of go here above your chest or down here towards your hips. That causes a lot of tension and pain in your lower back, so you're always trying to find bone stacking. Now, Yaz, could you tell us a little bit about what's happening in your body here?
So I'm engaging my core, really engaging my glutes, bringing my heels closer together so I can also keep my chest lifted.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice.
that even if I want to let go of the hands, I can.
Yeah, let's go and give that a try here. Nice. For the bases, I can help my flyer here. So if I feel like she's toppling forward, I can give her a little bit of toes to help lift her chest. Now, if I feel that she's too high, I can flex the toes and she'll come down forward. So watch this. Point the toes and flex the toes, right? So you have that control there with your feet. Let's go and press to the hands. So let's go ahead and go free bird, lift your chest, hands by your sides. Now, once you're pretty comfortable here, the next thing you want to try is to rotate your feet side to side. So I'm going to rotate my feet. The flyer's keeping her shape. There's a lot of trust involved here. How you feeling, Yaz?
Good.
Good. Another important part about acro is communication. So you're always communicating with your partner, making sure everyone feels nice and safe. Once you have a pretty comfortable free bird, then you can try a few leg presses. So what will happen here is I'll bend my knees into my chest. I'll find the point where I can't bend anymore, and then I'll push all the way up. Bases here, you want to try to keep your feet nice and stable, so you're not pointing or flexing your toes too much. So we'll bend the knees, and we'll push her away. Good, now to come down, we'll bring the hands down. I'm going to bend my knees, and then Yaz is going to touch the floor. Sick, nice job. It's really nice to help your partner up, so we'll come back to that dude grip. Yaz will lean back, and then she'll help me get back to the floor. Let's talk about a few common mistakes that might happen when you're first trying this posture bird pose. So let's get into bird pose here. Now the first thing that I see a lot of is that the flyers will come onto their tiptoes to try to help their bases coming into the posture. So go ahead and lift up to your tiptoes and come forward. So what that does is that it brings my hips over my chest, which makes it a little uncomfortable on my back. So flyers here, if you're moving into bird pose, be sure to keep your feet flat and kind of let your bases do all of the work. Let's come back down. Okay. Now the second thing that I see a lot of is that flyers tend to hop or jump into the posture, thinking again that it's gonna help, but usually it doesn't. So go ahead and give me a little hop here. So lean forward, little jump into it. Yeah, that puts a lot of pressure on the lower back, not super comfortable. So try to avoid the hop as well. And then something that I see for a lot of bases is that they have a hard time keeping their legs in this position. And sometimes that's just because they have like really strong legs and it kind of keeps their legs in this position, which makes it hard to hold the bird pose. So what you'll need is a yoga blanket. What you do with this yoga blanket is you place it underneath your hips. You can take 1 or 2 of these. You can also simply roll up your yoga mat. And they do make special acro yoga wedges, and I'll leave links to all of those down below in the description so you guys can check it out. But if you just put 2 blankets underneath your hips, that'll allow your feet to be a little bit straighter if you're having issues with that. Let's go ahead and come forward. Hands, lean forward, and we press them. Nice. So even with the blanket here, you want to make sure that you still find that same bone stacking and that your feet don't come a little too far in this direction. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you want to take lessons from either me or Yaz, please be sure to check out the links down below in the description. We're also available for online lessons, so if you're not in that area, please be sure to hit us up. Also check out our channel memberships and our Patreon to help support this channel, and there's even a PayPal donate button, and feel free to donate any amount that's equal to the amount of value you got out of this video. Thank you guys so much. Please leave any comments, questions down below, and we'll see you next time. Peace.